Well, a little technical glitch there, but Dean, thoughts on how do you recalibrate if there are some things you know you need to change? And it might be disruptive for people while you make those changes.
Well, I think one of the great advantages to having something like a rule of life, a mission statement, or even just a list of your personal values is that it does help a great deal with clarifying your boundaries.
Right.
And one of the reasons that people don't assert themselves around things like picking up the kids for school or whatever, the big reason is that they feel guilty. And one of the ways to eliminate false guilt from your life is to be able to explain to yourself and to others in terms of your clarified, stated values, why what you're doing is actually an expression of that. So, having a clarified, even written statement about what your core values are helps to eliminate false guilt when you have to set a boundary because you are able to explain to yourself and to other people how it is that what you're doing, even if it causes a problem for them, is in fact an expression of a value that they might even share, right? So if you have to say, I can't pick your kids up from school on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because of X shared value, then that elevates the discussion because the two of you can kind of work together to make that value manifest in the world, even if we also have to find some way for the kids to get home a few days a week.
It helps them not take it personally. I'm
Yes.
not doing this to cause you harm. I'm doing it because I'm overextended. Hey, Jonathan, so do you have some thoughts?
Yes, something to keep in mind that is extremely important is not because something worked in the past for you, it means that it's going to serve you in the future. The confusion that
Forward
most
looking. Mhm.
Yes, the confusion that most humans make or the trap they get themselves into is making a emotional decision in the moment and then adopting that as a belief for the future and then life is going to change and whatever served them at that time it might not serve them within the next 5 or like let's say 10 years. 10
Mhm.
years ago grandkids didn't exist, right? So that decision, or like 10 years ago, the baby was only going to kindergarten. Now yeah. So for that reason, it is useful and it's paramount to become more selfish. Just like on the airplane, you have to put your mask first.
Mhm.
Then after that, you can take care of the grandkids, nephews, nieces, but first take care of your own self. Yes.
Thank you for that insight. You guys, we're going to wrap this up one now because the technology goblins are busy today. So, how we get a hold of Dean and Jonathan, alifedesign.org/Dean or /Jonathan. And then below in the description, their courses, YouTube channels, other ways to get a hold of them. Thank you for your time today, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.